Well, out of Nepean, we have a very interesting story that you guys might think is kind of a nothing burger, but it's really not. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Blind Press YouTube channel for Thursday, April the 10th, and I hope you're all keeping warm and staying dry today. And here we have a story out of Nepean, which is Marc Carney's new riding that he has decided will be the one that he wants to run in. And the Conservative candidate for that riding, Barbara Ball, is being targeted, and her signs are being taken down and found in the garbage. And her stakes that her signs would go on, that are topped with a blue top and have Nepean Conservative Association written on them, they are being put with Marc Carney's signs. And we are going to take a look at this article here. It says, the Conservative Party candidate for Nepean, who is facing Liberal leader Marc Carney at the ballot box, says hundreds of her election signs have gone missing. It says also, Barbara Ball, it also says, no, Barbara Ball has found her signs with Conservative leader Marc Carney, or her stakes with Conservative leader Marc Carney's signs on them. Now, this is actually to take down somebody's campaign signs and mess with them. That is actually a offense under the Criminal Code of Canada. I looked it up before I hit record. So it says, Barbara Ball also alleged the wooden stakes for her election signs were found on Carney's red signs. No matter how many times they take my signs down, my hardworking team will always put them back up, Ball wrote on Tuesday night on social media site X. This is the reality of a Conservative woman working hard for her community. And that's true, because Marc Carney has always said, oh, I am definitely for women. I respect women. I want women to have key roles, blah, 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 blah. Meanwhile, he cuts the women and gender equality cabinet position from the cabinet. I'm not saying that I wanted that position to be there, but it's just very ironic for somebody who says that he's for women and all this to cut that cabinet position. Also, for him to attack a female candidate this way and take their signs down, that shows that he doesn't have he feels that he doesn't have a strong enough footing. Ball, who served as a reserve member of the Royal Canadian Artillery for the decade and as a police officer for more than 25 years, said her campaign has already received multiple statements and video footage of these incidents. Her campaign also filed a report to the Ottawa police. Good! Because this is a crime. This shouldn't be happening. Just because she's a Conservative, run on your merits, Carney. Don't steal her signs and put your signs up on her stakes. Run on your merits. Get more people to want to put your signs up. Maybe if you were a better speaker and a better prime minister and a better person, they would want to put your signs up. This says here, according to the criminal code, the destruction of private property is a criminal offense. An election candidate can also file a complaint in writing to the Commissioner of Canada Elections, which is responsible for investigating offenses such as the destruction of signs under the Canada Elections Act. See? Like I said, this is a criminal issue. This is absolutely a criminal problem. This needs to be addressed, especially if this is in Marc Carney's own writing, that he is allowing this to happen. This is huge. He needs to come out and make a statement about this, like yesterday. Ball believes the act of removing election signs is a way to silence her voice. It is. It absolutely is. And it's a way of taking away her presence in the community before election day. Pulling down and stealing hundreds of my signs, placing my opponent's signs on my wooden stakes, and dumping mine in the garbage is not the practice of democracy. It is a deliberate attempt to silence a voice and disrupt the democratic process, she wrote. She's not wrong. This is absolutely a huge attack on democracy. And it may sound like, oh, it's just signs, get over it. No, this is not okay. Imagine if somebody was doing this to a liberal candidate, and taking their signs down and replacing them with conservative signs. Everybody would be losing their minds. But since it's a liberal one doing it, it's not that big of a deal, apparently. Ball also showed video evidence of wooden stakes with painted blue tops and NCA for Napeon Conservaative Association written on them that had Carney signs attached to them. So she's got video evidence. It's not like she's just saying it and saying, believe me, please. She has receipts. So this is actually happening. We are discovering that hundreds of our signs are missing, Ball said in the video. We have found many of our signs in the garbage. We have also discovered empty holes, and in other instances, wooden stakes with blue tips and NCA written on them, bearing my opponent's red sign. A message was sent to the Liberal Party seeking comment about the allegation. This is unacceptable, Ball said. Our community deserves better. We must stand united against such actions which tarnish the democratic ideals that we hold dear. Yes! Regardless of party, this is not okay. I would be saying the same thing if somebody was if a conservative candidate was doing this to a liberal candidate. I would be just as outraged. This is absolutely not all right, and I hope the police get involved. This is just wrong. And I would be interested to know what you guys think in the comments down below. What you think about what's going on with this, because it's extra bad because it's Marc Carney's riding. Like, it's not some backbencher riding that's doing this. This is the seat for the Prime Minister of Canada. And this is this is just as bad as flooding the ballot with independent candidates for Pierre Poilievre. This is not a protest. This is directly screwing with democracy and the democratic process. And I really hope that somebody gets involved in the law enforcement side and gets this sorted out, because this is not okay. I would like to know what you guys think in the comments down below. Like, share, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Have a wonderful day.